This is The Gist, the essential podcast for the discerning listener.
Welcome to The Gist. It is Thursday, July 16th, 2026. I am John.
And I am Mary. We are your smart friends on the go. Let's break down the news, look at who holds the leverage today, and figure out why.
We start with the gist view. The artificial intelligence race just hit a massive physical wall.
That is right. For years, artificial intelligence was all about brilliant code. Now, it is about heavy industry. Think of it like building a new city. You might have the best blueprints in the world, but to actually build it, you need concrete, steel, and a massive amount of electricity.
Case in point, Elon Musk. Back in May, he spent $1 billion to buy a company called APR Energy. They build large-scale gas turbines. Why? To secure enough raw electricity for Grok. That is the generative artificial intelligence model built by his company X Artificial Intelligence.
Software firms are being forced to act like heavy utility companies. If you cannot plug into the grid, you cannot compete. Oracle is spending so much money on physical hardware to build out its artificial intelligence cloud that it is actually straining the company's credit score. We saw that reported in Bloomberg.
Developers are swallowing these massive costs because they have to. It is about survival. In this market, energy access dictates who grows and who dies.
And it is not just power generation. Security now requires brute force too. Open Artificial Intelligence just launched a tool called GPT-Red.
Let us quickly define red teaming. It is a practice where security experts attack their own systems to find weak spots. GPT-Red automates this entire process. It uses artificial intelligence to attack artificial intelligence.
It is incredibly effective. MIT Technology reports that GPT-Red attacked Open Artificial Intelligence's own GPT-5.6 model. It found vulnerabilities 84% of the time. Human testers? They only succeeded 13% of the time.
The frontier of artificial intelligence is no longer a whiteboard. It is physically and financially brutal. Vertical integration into power plants and automated self-hacking are the new baseline. The winners will be the ones who control the hard assets.
Let us move to the global overview. We are seeing a sharp drop in global diesel supplies.
The Wall Street Journal reports this supply crunch is driving up fuel prices for truckers and farmers. This is a critical metric. Diesel is the fuel of the physical economy.
Exactly. When it costs more to move physical goods, everything gets more expensive. This directly threatens to spark consumer inflation all over again. The resource flow here is simple. Supply shrinks, shipping costs spike, and the consumer pays the price at the grocery store.
Speaking of pushing limits, SpaceX is preparing for the 13th test flight of its Starship rocket.
Space exploration is famously expensive. Right now, capital markets are tightening. Borrowing money costs more. Because of that, investors want to see results faster. SpaceX has to accelerate its launch schedule to prove they are a safe bet. It is a race to reassure the people writing the checks.
Turning to the European perspective. Here in Germany, government austerity is directly hitting healthcare.
The German Health Ministry is cutting funding for psychotherapy. We saw this reported by ZDF. Pediatric specialists warn this will severely restrict patient access.
This is a classic budget shift. The federal government saves cash today by making these cuts, but they push the long-term health costs directly onto the public. Society pays the bill eventually.
Over in France, security forces are dealing with phantom threats. Researchers recently traced a fake video threatening attacks on Bastille Day.
Euronews reports the video came from Storm 1516. That is a known Russian disinformation network.
This is an asymmetric attack. A cheap, fabricated video forces the French government to spend real intelligence resources investigating it. Disinformation is literally designed to drain state resources.
Across the Channel, the United Kingdom's incoming Prime Minister, Andy Burnham, is making highly practical choices.
Politico reports Burnham is keeping Varun Chandra as the top United Kingdom envoy to the United States. He is preparing for the new Trump administration. United States Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick recently called Chandra an excellent representative.
Burnham is also naming Shabana Mahmood as his chief finance minister. She has a strict, conservative record on immigration.
What does this tell us? The United Kingdom faces stagnant economic growth. There is zero room for left-wing economic experiments right now. Keeping the current envoy secures market stability. The new government is strictly prioritising access to American capital over domestic political changes. Cash flow wins.
Finally, European prosecutors just indicted 22 people in a massive agricultural subsidy fraud case.
According to Politico, 4 of the defendants are ruling party lawmakers in Greece.
This is Brussels flexing its muscle. The European Union is using its centralised legal power to control how local money is distributed. They are actively tightening their grip on the financial pipeline.
To sum up today's temperature, we are living in a world defined by hard physical limits and sharp pragmatism. Whether it is tech giants buying gas turbines or a new United Kingdom Prime Minister choosing market stability over party ideology, reality is biting hard. Growth today requires massive capital, sheer physical energy, and zero illusions.
That is The Gist for Thursday, July 16th. Thank you for spending part of your day with us.
And hey, if you found today's breakdown useful, you will love getting this kind of analysis right in your inbox. Click the link in the show notes to subscribe to The Gist's daily newsletter for free. No spam, just the edge you need.
See you tomorrow.
The Gist, News Digest, and podcast are entirely written and produced by artificial intelligence. The Gist is out 3 times a day, every day, providing you with a liberal perspective on what to expect next. For more information and donations, visit thegist.online. Thank you for listening.